It's one of those days where you're going to win no matter what I say.
It's fucking falling down moment.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way up there. Okay, second shot here on the second.
That match last night, what do you think of that?
It's a belting game, that, weren't it?
Yeah, fucking
Such a good game.
The thing about it was the football itself wasn't of a high quality. Like it was like playing Stoke, basically long balls, throw-ins, and it was stop-start frustration. It was like fuck it, like there was no danger of a fucking football match breaking out, but for entertainment, it was quite good. Like
let's head to the next.
It was some bad challenges. Got that one on Van Dijk. It was, as soon as he did it, I went, oh, he's off.
Yeah, I don't even know how they're like. I was listening to a couple of podcasts today, and a few boys made the same point. It was like, what's the point of the ref cam when the one decision that we wanted to see was the one that he didn't get? You know, the yellow. They gave a yellow for that. So wouldn't that be better to show what the referee seen originally? Otherwise, what's the point?
I mean, so on Van Dijk, he saw like come down his bloody calf. It starts at his knee.
Yeah.
You can't tell me we're going for the ball.
Anyhow, he says, "Oh, he didn't. You know, he tried to pull out of it. If you try to pull out of it, you could lift your foot and swing it a different way, or you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me it looked like he just was pure fucking petulance. He was annoyed.
Yeah, but the ball wasn't. At no point was the ball at his knee.
But at no point was he seeing the ball. Like he couldn't physically put his foot to the ball because Van Dijk was in the way. So it was a challenge just to fucking like get the crowd up or whatever, and it fucking totally backfired. Oh shit!
Almost made the green then.
Here's our third shot.
I made it on the green. It rolled off. That's how good I am.
Fucking miles better than me. Because I'm worse.
Oh, that's rough from wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one?
Hi, do you want me to shut this door?
Yep.
Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole.
Because I can't do it.
I can't fucking do anything.
Fuck, it's bad.
Oh. What's that?
And after that hole, you're 2 under par.
Okay. I should have done better than that.
Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one.
Fuck, this is hard to read. So, if I really up club this. I'm going for 6 iron.
I'll go for 7. And
Ooh, I'd recommend 6. That was pretty close to the hole. It just rolled on a bit.
14 feet to the cup from here. Looks like a right to left break. That was amazing.
went straight over.
With the 6?
6, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. It's probably the position. No.
Yeah, it was because I didn't pull back.
Because I literally landed, it bounced beside the hole and just rolled past it.
Oh, man.
Don't listen to my recommendations because I'm better at being worse.
Yeah.
An English one? I said the tie.
God,
I'm fucking, after walking 2 nights in a row and my legs feel fucking, I sat down, he goes, yeah, you're telling me. Because he's sitting there with fucking one leg and then something else. And he says, I'm fucking worse than you. And I was like, okay, I'm talking to the wrong person here.
You absolutely get no sympathy from this end of the back, mate.
No sympathy from that side, you know what I mean?
None.
Not from this side either.
Not today. I like the fucking nightmare out.
That's because I had a nightmare in the last one you were trying to do me with.
Currently 3 under par for
My message, she's gone on a bought a running machine.
What we can do
Wow,
off the tee here. It's a long par 4.
Only £140.
Where'd you get that from?
And look at that thing go.
TikTok
Oh my
shop.
goodness, he smashed it.
Oh, okay. It's good, yeah.
It's well, yeah. We always
This one is
she read the
around
reviews and that, and
180 yards to the pin.
high reviews. Anyway, it's come. It's
Two
absolutely mint
strokes
for
from
what it
our
is.
leader.
Got
Yeah.
like a bar, put your hands on, put your phone on it. It's not like all the most digital one in the world. You know what I mean? Like you'll get in the
Yeah.
gym, but it's for what it is, mate. It's absolutely fantastic buy.
Nice one. My wife got me a watch of it a few years
That'll
ago.
work. Nice
It
approach.
does everything. Everything you
25
could
footer to
want your
go.
watch to do. The only problem is it fucking
get
needs
you a
charged. Needs charged every 2 days. It's like the battery's shit, and then I would forget to charge it, and it goes dead. Doesn't tell you, give you any warning.
This one's starting out.
Just wee things. It was really irritating,
Viewing
but
to be good.
I ended up this didn't work anymore. But for what it
Tap this
was,
one on in, we'll hit the
pretty good.
next.
Yeah,
And as that
it's
goes
good. It's pretty good
down,
that shop.
let's take a look at
now you can get some stuff for it.
shall we?
Yeah,
Wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Beauty of a swing there. Here we go. Setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more.
My dad always buys stuff of it. Like he buys, bits and bobs, tools. He thinks it's great. Like
I do it off team. I bought a drill off team.
Okay,
It's-
on the green safely.
What was it? £7. And I swear to God, for £7, mate, you think it's going to be absolutely shockingly shit. And it's actually pretty good, mate.
So far,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, listen, you're not drilling holes with it. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's more like a screwdriver.
Yeah, basically a screwdriver, but mate, it's worth its weight in gold for £7. The amount of like things, like if you're hanging a picture up, or obviously drill your hole with your, and then if you want to put your hammer drill on and stuff, like it's not like an impact drill, a DeWalty impact. But for what it is, I'm super impressed.
Yeah.
Come on, wind, take it over. I'll accept it.
Yeah, Leon got me a Garmin watch. I'm kind of really impressed with it at the minute, so I'm kind of trying to fucking get more. I did say I need to get fit. I'm trying to get myself into the stage of running, as opposed to fucking just walking.
Just be careful, mate. Fucking running. It's like you're in your 40s now, mate.
I know.
Look at me.
So I want to be like you two.
Yeah, well.
Try running.
Oh, your approach is
I
heading
just got a few fucking months off work.
All right, you're hitting out of the bunker. Not only that, but it's plugged into this bunker.
26.
I fucked that up as a laughter when I did that. No, but I'm going to get a bogey.
Well,
Well judged on that one. Here comes the bogey putt.
Ah, bogey putt.
That putt safely in its home.
Not really taking this golf seriously anymore. I was for weeks, now I'm fucking slipping behind.
yeah. I do kind of on 2v2s, but not on my dailies. I'm just going through the motions on it.
Yeah. I think it's a good warm up though to go into fucking at least having a swing.
Bring you up to 3 under par. Okay, wind's blowing on this one, right to left. That ball was launched.
Yeah, your wee man in
Shot here on hole number 8.
Rio and Gamois fucking he looks good, doesn't he? Like that was some
Yeah,
balls like
some finish that.
Yeah, they fucking just hit it first. They didn't even take a touch, just fucking hit it.
Yeah, just bang. You know, we almost signed him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That'll do for now.
but
And from here, 20 feet to the
I forget the reason, but there was some reason why we didn't.
line this
And
putt
we
up,
messed it
tilt a
up,
little bit to the
basically.
right.
Yeah. Sounds like you know it at the minute.
Yeah, I've been bad at one, mate. I'm just sick of listening to hammering with all this crap that's coming out with. Like, I've been arguing with like United fans, you know, and everyone's saying backing. We've played 29 games and got 28 points.
I know, mate. I seen that stat there yesterday, and I was like, "What the fuck? You won 7 games or something?"
Yeah, we won 7 games, or less. Right, something stupid. Right, everyone's saying back him, and they're saying, "Okay, so I'm giving these stats." I said he's doing all these interviews, and he's always just jibber jabber that he's coming out with. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. This is how we're going to play. Do you see any other managers telling everybody else how you're going to play?
I know.
Right? And he tells you, but it's not as if he's got a plan A, B, C or D.
Yeah.
He sticks to that formation, and he's playing Bruno at a CDM. Right? And he's not a CDM. He's been the most successful signing post-Ferguson, love him or hate him. And he has. He's by far the most successful signing we've had, with his assists and goals, and his stats prove it. And then we're playing him at CDM next to a Casemiro. It just isn't going to work. And then you've got Brian Mbeumo that we've signed, playing him in a 10. He's not a 10. Yeah. You know, he's always been a winger. So why don't you play Bruno in your 10, and then change your formation, stop being stubborn, put Brian Mbeumo on the right, someone on the left, play your one striker, and then maybe have someone pivoting. And
it's not going to end well with him. It's not going to end well with him if he keeps it up, because he's bought them new players. He spent a lot of money, and if things don't start changing fucking quickly, they're going to get rid of him, because realistically, they're not going to start selling players because they can't afford to break contracts and stuff. So the only person really they can afford to pay off is him. So he's going to have to start winning. Fans will turn on him eventually. Like,
honestly, mate, I'm slowly turning on him after that. I mean, I watched his press conference, and when he said these words, that was me. I thought, I'm turning on you now, right? And he said, we don't deserve to be in. And, like, we don't deserve it, yeah, but we're not ready for Champions League football, or whatever he said. And it's how he said it. And what do you mean? We're Manchester United.
Yeah.
We should be playing it every year.
And that's what you want to hear your manager say. We should be fucking playing Champions League. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we should. We're one of the big 6 teams, and we've dominated for our. And I'm not being entitled saying we. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But Man United, it's one of the most supported clubs in the world. Do you see Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Liverpool saying things like this? We don't deserve it. Even when you weren't winning, you don't come out and say that.
Yeah.
You know, even when you weren't winning the league, you were winning Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
Which you was. You know,
I know Liverpool still slowly ticked away, winning the odd trophy and picking. Like, even United, that's what I thought was happening with United. Even under Ten Hag, you were still winning the odd FA Cup. You were still winning, bits and pieces. You weren't fucking winning everything, but you were still getting trophies and at least having some success, even going through a league drought, which now is 13 years. Yeah, something like that. 13 fucking years. I mean, it didn't. You're talking about Liverpool making it 30 years. It doesn't be long creeping up. It doesn't be long creeping up that all of a sudden,
Yeah, but
fucking 20 years when you've won a league.
It's the fact someone said to me. It said piss. I'll read it out to you in a minute, right? And it was another United fan saying, like, basically piss off and go and support another team or something to me. It's just how we put it, and it just like, right, I'm just saying it all now. And there's so many people back me up on it. It's got nothing to do with like what he was trying to say, I'm trying to say. He's obviously not read what I've put. It's...
Mate, honestly, see the internet, like for football fans, it doesn't matter whether or not you make the best point and the most original point that anyone's ever made. You'll get some dickhead telling you, you don't support the club, or they see your profile and go, you're not from Manchester, what the fuck do you know? Support your local team. You get, you just get that. But like, Liverpool fans are fucking worse. You see, Liverpool fans are like, are wolves, like essentially online. And a lot of the ones you're speaking to, not that it matters where they live or where they come from, loads of them are like fucking Nigerian or something, and they're like, you know, they like you're trying to read a message that is in broken English or whatever, and it's usually a load of fucking shit. It's like they just want Liverpool to win, and it's like there's no logic when it comes to like tactics or how they should play or anything like that. There, it's just like Liverpool are the best team in the world, right? And it's all this like I know Jota's it's a sad case. Don't get me wrong, it's fucking sad what happened to Jota. But as I said to my dad when we were talking about Jota, I says, but Dad, if it was up to me, I would have sold Jota this summer. And he went, would you? And I says, yeah. I says, he goes to me, nah, I liked him. I was like, yeah, I liked him too. I was like, but he didn't score enough goals. And he says to me, he thought he did it. And I went, I got his stats up and I looked them up. And I went, look at that. He's 10 goals this season, 8 this season, he's 5 this season. I said, you know, I'm reading them out going, that's not a lot of goals for a fucking striker. You know, he scored important goals, but important goals aren't a lot of goals. And I said, the reason he scored important goals is because there wasn't enough goals being scored at the time to have us running away with leagues and doing all that sort of thing. I was like, if you want a striker like Isak that's going to come in and score 20 to 30 goals a season, that's what you want. You know, if 30 goals is pretty as a lot, but 20 goals, 18 goals, that's the kind of stats you want to be hitting in the Premier League.
Yeah, of course it is.
So this guy online, basically I was following him on threads. I don't really use Twitter or anything. And I followed him because Liverpool fans, and I was like, I'll follow him. And since Jota died, it's all like, this is a grown man. Like, this is a guy, same age probably as us. And he's he's posting pictures of Diogo Jota every day, and he keeps writing, going to post a picture of our Diogo every day till the end of the season, day 52. And it's like, what? And it's like, mate, like, you didn't know him, he didn't fucking know you. You know, you've seen him play football. You're dedicating your life making a post every day about, like, you're like a big soppy cunt. And it's like, okay, it's sad he died, but like, I personally, it doesn't really affect me in any major way. Do you know?
No.
So like, this guy's making out like, he makes it making out like all Liverpool fans are all dead sad and we can't get over him. And when Liverpool won the first match of the season, we know you were there looking down over us, watching us play, and I was like, I just fucking unfollow. I was like, I can't. This is bullshit. This is fucking like sappy fandom. Fuck that.
Listen, I mean, even United fans are like paid out. Football is football, and then there's that, but then there's. It's just, it can get weird, can't it?
That's what I mean. That's weird to me. Like the fact that you're obsessing on this guy, like a guy you don't know, like, and you're like, I'm like it's even with Isak, like the way Newcastle fans are getting on. You think Liverpool did something wrong? Liverpool have bid for a player, and they said he's not for sale. That's all that's happened so far. The player has decided he wants to leave. Liverpool haven't done anything other than what any club's entitled to do, and that's bid. And you would think that like Liverpool were coming in and fucking trying to like physically remove him. Do you know what I mean? Like it's the way that's mental for fucking football fans. They just lose their heads.
Yeah, that's gonna do just nicely. This one's about 15 feet.
Like, and all this shit about, you know, fucking go and support somebody else, and it's like, no mate, you don't understand. I want my team to do well.
Yeah.
My point is this.
That's my point, and that's what I've said. If you read what I put, I said I support my team, and other people have even jumped on it saying I support Manchester United, this, that, and the other. But I put something about doubt is creeping into my mind. But how can it not be creeping into anyone's mind?
Of course.
We've got 28 points out of 29 games. It's like Blackpool, right? Put this into context, right? Blackpool, when they was in the Premier League, and they got relegated, had more points than us. And Blackpool was shit.
Yeah.
That was one of my points.
Yep. Which is a fair point.
You know what I mean? And they got relegated with like more points.
Yeah. You see what's happening with Liverpool at the minute. Like 2 games in a row, they've conceded goals and scored late winners to win the game. I watched Manchester United do that week in, week out. Sometimes. As in, they would go through periods where they would be, 1-0 up,
shocking,
and then
but they still win.
They fucking win. They find a way to win.
That's a good team.
And that,
That's,
yeah,
that's
and-
what Liverpool are now.
but that's what I'm saying is, like, that's what Manchester United are. They're not a team that has 7 wins in 28 games. It's nuts. That,
But one of my points is as well, though, like, if you look on paper, yeah, everyone's saying, oh, we're not good enough. It's like, look on paper, look at our squad. That should be winning week in, week out with what we have and the money we spent on it. You've got Champions League players all throughout that squad. You've got generational young talents that you can drip feed into the team here, there, and everywhere. You've got Cunha and Bumo. They're all internationals, right? And then he's on about a Grimsby game. And it's like, is that the highlight of our, like, we're playing third round we're playing a game against Grimsby to play in the third round. That's how shocking it was last year.
yeah.
We shouldn't even be playing Grimsby. We should be already in the third round.
And like, in fairness, I did like the look of him, and I thought he did have the right attitude when he first came in. I definitely thought he big Ivan's going to whip him into shape. He's going to, and I didn't really dislike Ten Hag, but the results weren't coming, and I do think that that some of the fucking
Players.
the dressing room was a bit toxic. I definitely feel like it was toxic, and
100%.
you can say
Mourinho
about
said it.
Sancho and
They got rid of Mourinho. Van Gaal.
Rashford, yeah.
Some of the best coaches ever, right? And they won, and we had bankers in charge, backing the players.
Mm-hmm.
So I would take Mourinho back now, honestly, with the squad we've got. Do you know what? But I'd love to get Eddie Howe.
I think
I
he's a
would
great
love-
manager. Yeah, even the way
I
he's
would
handling
love-
this situation with Isak, to me, he's doing it the right way.
I'd take Sean Dyche. He said it on the overlap that I watched. Just play 4-4-2. You've got the players. Do you know what I mean? Keep it simple.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be over sophisticated. Like,
I know, and it's like, this 5 at the back and then transition into the. It's like, it does not work. And we haven't got the players. I don't know how much more he can spend to get this to work, because he's got his wingers. I mean, unless he's going to replace most of the team, you can only think of the CDM and maybe another striker and then a goalkeeper. But you can't blame that on the system. The system should be working, regardless of what he thinks he needs.
yeah,
But they pissed me off online today.
it's easy done. Like I would send my mates sometimes. I haven't done it in a wee while, like, but I would send them screenshots of Liverpool fans and stuff they write, and I'm like this makes me cringe as a Liverpool fan. So the things that they say, it's like, I don't know. You might have lost today, but still the biggest team in the world. You never walk alone. No, fuck off, will you? You can be angry with the team. You can turn around and say Van Dijk was shit there. You can turn around and say Salah was fucking shit there. Like, Salah was shit last night. But the thing I've noticed about Salah is since Trent isn't there, the ball isn't playing down the right side. It's coming through the midfield and it's going down the left. It's not coming through down the right, because Trent was a point of attack, a way of getting the ball out and getting it down to Salah. Salah isn't getting the same service anymore.
Trent should have stayed. That was my opinion.
Yeah, but he's had one match with that guy Frimpong, who's not injured, and so Salah wasn't really getting the service. Bradley was only back, so last night, so he really hasn't got the service or anything. Salah isn't a bad player. Salah's a fucking great player, but like, it's okay to criticise him. Not to criticise him, but it's okay to say he's had a bad game. And I'm the first to fucking criticise Salah except for last season. Every season before that, Salah fell off towards the end of the season.
There's so many. My family do it as well. My nephew, he can't stand Salah. I was like, how? And I was like, he just say, because he watches him all the time. He's like, he's shit. And it's like, but you can't knock his stats and everything. He's like, he's supposed to be your king.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's amazing how so many think that he's not good.
No, I think I think he is good. There's like, what frustrated me with Salah was in the past, the tight seasons with City, where you were playing and you needed goals towards the end of the season, you need wins. Salah just disappeared. He wasn't scoring goals, and when he did get a goal, it was usually a penalty. But he wasn't getting. He basically hit January, and from January on, he just was anonymous. And it used to frustrate me, because I'd be like, here we go, a fucking game. We need someone to step up we don't need a draw, we need a win, and like he wasn't doing it. And then last season, in fairness to him, it wasn't the same thing. He was a different player, motivated, all the rest.
Yeah.
But he did frustrate me. But it's okay to say that. You don't have to fucking be like, oh, isn't Salah our Egyptian king, and fucking put up Photoshop pictures with crowns on his head. It's like, fuck off, please.
I know. Look, it's football. Fucking
Yeah. Even some of the podcasts I listen to, you're like, the praise players and all, and say, oh, you know, it's not like him to have a bad game, and I'm sitting there going, I think he's had 3 bad games in a row, you know, and you're like, this guy doesn't know you. He doesn't. You don't own anything. He's a fucking footballer. He's being paid millions of pounds to score goals for your club. If he's not scoring them, you can say that was his shit performance.
fucking right. That's 100%.
You know, I think Van Dijk's great. My dad would argue with me sometimes and say, oh, he makes too many mistakes and whatever. And I'm like, you would not swap him for anyone else in the world as a defender.
No,
you just
Van
wouldn't.
Dijk's
Yeah, he's supreme. Like, he's a great player. So,
having him behind you or by the side of you and all that as a football player, it'll be immense. The positivity and the like having a Boy Keane in your team. You're going out there, but like fucking.
Don't get me wrong. You might disagree with this in terms of ability and stuff. When Jordan Henderson to me wasn't a fantastic player. He was hard working. He was decent at times. He could be very, very good. But when as a player, when he got the captaincy, I was like, he sort of a couple of seasons in a row. I was like, should just give it to Van Dijk. Van Dijk's the main man here. You know, he's cool, he's calm, he's at the back. He's sort of, you can see him. But I just sort of thought he would be the better captain for a few years, you know, previous to what he got it. It's a bit harsh on Henderson. But Henderson became a better player. But for a while, like I didn't really like Henderson, and then he started to come into his own a bit. I think having Van Dijk behind.
He went from Gerrard to Henderson, and it was hard to, even for his rival watching it. He's like he knows Steven Gerrard, but I think even myself looking at it thinking, I thought I did think that, but he isn't. He's a different player, but you got to move on from what you've had, like as a player.
Give me 2 minutes here, Ty. Just need to fix his bike here. I'll send you the bike.
chips in and out of the team at the moment. It seems to be you support what you're doing with those guys.
I think he's doing the right thing. He has to be in charge of the dressing room. I mean, he's got the dressing room and he's got a set of principles, and he wants to show us to abide by these set of principles, which is that you have to be chosen in Italy. Wouldn't you not say problems? That's what he wants. So if you abide by these principles, we potentially have a season as well.
Do you support what?
Dino Gavin, Adam Wharton and David De Gea. Now, I wouldn't be against that. I wouldn't have sold David De Gea. I would never let him go, simply. Personally. I don't know why he was ever allowed to leave the building. Whoever allowed David De Gea to leave the building would have been made redundant. And that's not working.
Job in Ireland, and he just left the job. No, it's just dynamics, and that's what he speaks. He comes across, yeah, a bit of a. He's done his coach well. He won the league with Shelburne last year, but then he just left recently.
You did actually a few weeks ago on YouTube or something like that, and it was like it was quite like a spy team, not spy, yeah.
That's how to get here.
Sorry, tight. You are, yeah?
I'm back.
Sorry, him and his mates were messing with his bike and they couldn't understand why it wasn't working. They spun the wheel around and the fucking thing had locked and... Stupid.
Yeah, bikes.
Kids. They're around fucking bikes.
I don't know. Maybe someone I'm fucking about with.
Oh, game's jumped a bit.
It was raining today last night, it was so nice.
Yeah, it rained here last night too. Or no, sorry, today
Okay.
it was.
Is it?